like the Bible, Quran, Torah. What is the religious book for Hindus? Many of you would have been asked this question. Hindus aren't the people of book, but the people of library. Hindu dharma has a very ancient but highly evolved knowledge system. Hindu scripture have two broad categories, Shrutis and Smritis. Shrutis, as the name suggests, that which was heard. The Vedas, which are said to be the oldest texts in the world, is called Shrutis. These are the most ancient religious texts which define truth for Hindus. It is believed that the law of nature, the truth of self, were revealed to sages in the state of samadhi, that ultimate state of meditation. What they heard has been compiled in the Vedas. Maharshi Vyas divided and classified these mantras into four, namely Rigved, Yajurved, Samved and Atharvaved. Every Veda was given to a specific rishi to preserve and propagate. Rig Veda was given to Paila, Samved to Jaimini, Yajurved to Vaishampayan and Atharvaved to Sumanta. The Vedas are made up of four compositions, and each Veda in turn has four parts which are arranged chronologically. The Samhita are the most ancient part of the Vedas, consisting of hymns of praise to God. The Brahmana are rituals and prayers to guide the priests in their duties. The Aranyaka concern worship and meditation. The Upanishad consists of the mystical and philosophical teaching of Hinduism. The Upanishad was so called because they were taught to those who sat down beside their teacher. Up means near, Ni means down, Shad means sit. There are 108 Upanishads. The Samhita and Brahmana section are collectively called Karmakand, that which deal with ritual sacrifice, means yajna. Aranyaka and Upanishad together make Gyan-Kand, that which deal with knowledge of the world and beyond. Smriti simply translate into that which is remembered. Smriti include those scriptures which elaborate on, explain, help remember the Shruti scripture. Smriti written by sages have authors associated with the book. Smriti include Dharma Shastra. The Dharma Shastra are primary texts of Hindu law and code of conduct. They often start with creation narratives and conclude with advice on how to attain final liberation. Many of the Dharma Shastra or Smritis such as Manu Smriti, Yagyavalak Smriti, Narad Smriti, Parasa Smriti, etc. The Dharma Shastra emphasize the practice of dharma for all Hindus for their material, social, moral and spiritual advancement and happiness. Puran. The Purans help one understand and interprets the Vedas. Its language is simpler, principle and concepts are explained in a more understandable manner. Thus, the Puran effectively address the religious, social and moral needs of men. We are indebted to the Purans for providing us with the Hindu religious practice like meditating on God. They explain the importance and necessity of building mandirs, concentrating the scared murtis of God and performing daily rituals. They also emphasize the merits of tap, tirthayatra, dan and the need for a celebration of festival and many other aspects of daily life and relation. The Puran consists of 18 Puran. They deal predominantly with the glory of avatars of God, Deva, creation, dissolution and recreation of the universe, dynasties of Devas, the era of the 14 Manus, and history of the solar and lunar dynasty of the kings. The 18 Mahapurans are Brahma Puran, Padma Puran, Vishnu Puran, Shiv Puran, Bhagavad Puran, Narad Puran, Markandeya Puran, Agni Puran, Bhavishya Puran, Brahma Vaivrat Puran, Linga Puran, Varaha Puran, Skanda Puran, Varna Puran, Kurma Puran, Matsya Puran, Garud Puran and Brahman Puran. Some of the Upapurans are Adi Puran, Narsi Puran, Kapila Puran, Kalika Puran, Varun Puran, Vishnu Dharmottar Puran and Devi Bhagavad Puran. The general content of Up Puran is on similar line to the Mahapurans. There are also a large number of Sthal Puran that deal with holy place. Itihas. The Itihas comprise the two great epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata. Sage Valmiki wrote the original Ramayana. It is a poetic narration of Bhagwan Ram's life and works. The Ramayana portrays the character of an ideal man, family, society and state. The Mahabharata, written by Ved-Angas, it vividly depicts an epic war between good and evil, justice and injustice, dharma and adharma. In the end, dharma prevails. The Bhagavad Gita, a part of the Mahabharata, is the divine discourse of Bhagwan Krishna to Arjun on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. Bhagwan Krishna urged Arjun to perform his duty as a Kshatriya, that is, to fight and protect the righteous and punish the wicked. He imparts Gnan Yoga, Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga to Arjun. Even actually Arjun rises, fights and wins. Darshanas. There are 6 darshanas: Sankhya, Nyaya, Yoga, Vaisheshika, Mimamsa and Vedanta. Vedas, texts that expound on a various practical science. These are Ayurveda, Dhanurveda, Gandharva-Ved, Sthapatya Shastra, and Arth Shastra. Ved-Angas. The Ved-Angas give insight into the matters, structure, knowledge, and meaning of the Vedas, as well as helping to understand other post-Vedic texts, an aspect of Hindu and yogic philosophy. There are 6 Ved-Angas. First, Shiksha, the study of phonology, phonetics, pronunciation. This focus on letter of Sanskrit alphabet, as well as the way the words are combined and expressed in a Vedic recitation. Second, Chand, the study of prosody, which look at poetic matter. These incorporate analyzing the number of syllables per verses and any focus pattern within them. Third, Vyakaran, the analysis of grammar and linguistics in order to establish the precise way in which word and sentence were constructed and express ideas. Fourth, Nirukta, the study of etymology, particularly with regard to explaining the meaning of words that are archaic. Fifth, Kalpa, the focus on ritual instruction. This will look at procedure described for rites of passage, wedding, birth, and other rituals associated with life events. It also explores concept of individual duty and proper conduct. Sixth, Jyotisha, the study of auspicious time, which draws on the Vedic practice of using astrology and astronomy to guide rituals and timekeeping. Agamas or the Tantra, texts that deal with rituals of prayer, temple construction, creation of idols, and also meditative practice. Major Agamas are Shaiva, Vaishnava, and Sakta. The Agama Shastra is composed of 4 padas or a part. First, Gnanapad, which describe the philosophy and worldview. Second, Yogapad, which describe the mental and physical practice that lead to unification with higher consciousness. Third, Kriyapad, which lay out details for worship and temple construction. Fourth, Charyapad, which describes rule and code of conduct for worship. So, you can say that Hindus are not a people of book but the people of library.